game of what is supernatural and what is psychological is the game. That's so fun,
right?
So interesting. The thing that threw me was Grady, according to the movie, let Jack out of the pantry. And that was the only time that there was physical, maybe the choking of Danny, but Danny could have been choked by Jack while he was losing his mind.
Yeah.
That is the only actual supernatural intervention. And that fucked me up because, I mean, maybe you could argue, maybe again, it's an unreliable narrator.
Well,
but
there's a theory.
Yes,
there is a
hear.
theory about it. So, like I said in the beginning, where the architectural qualities of this hotel are like incongruous, right? So like when they walk into the pantry, the hallway is different. When they exit the pantry, they're in a different hallway. So that presumes that there's two entrances to that pantry. So she locks one door.
So maybe he just found a way out, but he thought it was Grady.
Maybe that's his mental. He's manifesting Grady talking to him in his internal dialogue, but he's actually realizing she only locked one door, the other door.
A fun fact about the ending too that was different from the book, because it goes hand in hand with the Stephen King thing where he wanted it to be more like this guy's good inherently, but he's losing to these forces, these outside forces. In the book, he saves Danny. In the book,
He rescues them.
Yeah.
He rescues them. Yeah.
No, well, so he's the killer. He's killing. He's going to kill them, but he's fighting these demons, and he gets away from the demons long enough to let Danny get out, and then he dies from the
I thought
boiler
it was Dick.
explodes.
Doesn't Dick?
No, but point is that
anyway.
Jack saves Danny.
So the theory that Jack Torrance is the one that's abusing his Danny, like he's reading a Playgirl magazine at one of the scenes. You look at the guy dressed up in the dog giving the blowjob scene. That was like sort of a reference to this like abuse of Danny by his father. The Playgirl magazine, he's reading the edition. There's an article in there why parents sleep with their children, and the tennis ball scene, we think that that's Jack tossing it towards his kid. It's fucked up theory.
Wait, so
anyway.
real quick, hold on. The pig or whatever, wolf, bear, whatever, blowing the guy. We were talking about that as well. Will, what did you take away from that again?
So I think this should go back to your last question. It's just like who's shining, who's not shining. Why does Shelley Duvall all of a sudden experience the hallucination of the skeleton?
Yeah, and she doesn't feel much, and then she's hitting them bang, bang, bang.
And none of them
none
of them are like calling back to things like the previous caretaker or the room that we've heard about.
They're just the world of the hotel's past.
So yeah, the skeletons, dunno. The pig, I thought it was a pig, and the only thing that I could make a connection to was that when he is axing down the door, he was
which is right before that.
Yeah, this little piggy is gonna, come to
Go to
market,
market.
whatever.
And he said this little piggy's gonna blow the house
Blow
down, and then it's a pig blowing